Good morning. Thank you for joining me again. Long Tall Sally is in her waiting room, waiting to play, and she'll be back. However, these other things have been waiting for me also. So I felt, this is supposed to be the last chilly day in Florida. So I thought I would really think spring. And I went in my boxes, and I found my Commonplace glue book, which I started to work on last year, before I was fully engaged in my visits with you. This, of course, is a composition book, but it wasn't the black and white one that I'm used to, so I had to rise above my peak. And I fixed up the front cover with a piece of ledger paper, 2 pieces of ledger paper on the front, and I made a little bit of a cluster here with fabric and lace and so forth, and this piece of ruffled fabric. So on the back I did stenciling and pieces of paper and this very pretty coffee dyed paper and books. I'm a books girl. And I wish I had some of these to work on. Oh, wouldn't it be fun? And this piece from 1856. Well, opening the floodgates. Well, I didn't flood too far or too fast, I guess. Well, I'm about to enjoy again. And I thought I would show you my prep for this. I have decided, I used to do 2 pages, but I've decided to do 3 here to this and this. Now, it takes a little, you'd be surprised, it takes a little bit of thinking now. Now, let's see what we're doing here, Carol. I'm doing both sides. This side is ready. Let me attach this side to this side. Yes. And get the glue stick going. I usually try to do about 6 of these at a time. Okay. Let's use my extra strength Elmer's. And I always go down the binding of the paper first. This is just the way I do it. You might have your ways. I do the top and bottom, and that's why I have, of course, the piece of paper in there, so it's this glue is not all over the place. And working hard to get these corners done, and then up and down, or mostly up and then some down, however you're rolling that day. And this one, remove this and rub out from the binding to the edges. Give them a good rub, especially here on the edges. And as you see, as you rub it, you will see that the glue takes. So this will be our next. And now I want to put an extra, so I'm going to do this and put it up here, and that will give us a little bit more thickness to do. I could do what I'm planning on doing is I'd like to see about how I can get maybe some gouache in here, and that's water-based, as you know, and I don't want to have a crumpled up piece of paper when I open the book. So half up. Whoopsie daisy, look what I didn't do. And yes, it makes a difference. Let me get moving here, because Elmer's does its thing rather quickly. Let's see. Corners, bottom, and we'll do this one down, and I can see from the light where I have and have not glued, which doesn't happen with the Yoo-Hoo. And now this one goes down on here, binding first, out to the edges, bottom and top, and middle up and down, and then some more rubbing. I think it has to do with the heat and the friction from your hands that helps things along. Now, so I'm going to set this aside, and we'll get back to Scented Garden. First, I'm going to have a browse with you through it, because it's been a while. And now we have some pages ready for our glue book. I've been doing some cutting. I'm sorry, these don't belong here. I've been doing some cutting, as you can see, and I have lots more to do. Okay. I sent for this cover after I believe after I finished all of my therapy, and I treated myself because I couldn't resist it when I saw it. I have two of Frosted Bramble covers. The other one came with pages included, and this is a Carol play. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do in this pocket. I love that label. And here are the pages that I made. And this was a piece of my acrylic, or it could be gouache, and I thought I would make a pocket. And I don't know, are these just two pieces, or is it folded? I believe it's folded. I made a copy of one of my digitals, and so in that goes. I just did some stamping, and this page came out. This page was when I was using sprays to color paper, and I just did it to a certain point, and I realized it's really not my thing. So we have something to think about here with this bag. I'm still pondering it. What have we here? Okay. This is a piece of digital paper that I do wish I remembered whose it was. Some stenciling. Okay. This was the paper, stenciled, and I added some doodling to it. Another paper, just for pretty. This one has a cutout. And this piece of lace, I remember I colored it with Distress, either ink or oxide. Something has to happen back here. Let's see what we see through the hole. And Another piece of paper. Is that attached? Yes, this is, no, this is the digi. Okay, some digital to make a background for the paper. Some spray painted paper that I used to do. I wished that I remembered who these pretties came from. I made a pocket out of this rose. This needs something something, and I'm a great crimper of, so these are pieces of my, oh no, I don't believe they're mine. I'm not going to claim that. I don't think so. And I used a piece of my paper to make a pocket, and here is some collaging on this page, and a tag. Of course, this is collage, this is Carol, and this is coffee dyed lace paper. Stamp. My favorite stamp and color of ink. This is, I believe this is Rachel at Roxy Creations. And that's the back of her paper. This is a piece of avocado dyed paper and a tag that I made to go into this pocket with collage and some of my very favorite stamps in my very favorite color ink. And I know you're going to be wanting to know what it is, so let me get it out. It's VersaFine Toffee. Love, love, love. Love what it does to anything. And of course those stamps are some of my go-tos. They're not quite in the category of what I grab if the house is burning, but they're close. This is a piece of my digital to match a digi that I collaged and painted and so forth. And I had this, and I thought that would look nice there. And here is the center. This is a piece of my my digi, and here is another piece of my painting and doodling and stenciling, and I've had it for quite a while, so I decided this would be a good place. I had this over here on my pile of goodies, and I thought I would place that in here. And another piece of this, and I put a writing spot on the back. Well, this was, I went further in this than I realized. Okay. My stamp. So this was that. And some collaging. This is my pieces. This was my that I made that I was going to use for the cover of a journal. Yes, this is my big stencil. I used to have some huge ones. I loved them, loved them, loved them. And what's here? Oh yes, more of my toffee on antique paper from Rachel. Script to stamp, script to stamp. More. I use this again. This time we have two pieces added to this pocket. I think this is probably going to take some more on the paper. Yes. Oh yes. And this is collaged paper. A small bit of script. A pocket that I made out of an envelope. I took apart, turn down a flap here to make the pocket. Here's the flap, the sealing flap on the envelope, and another long tag that, of course, needs a tie on, and a piece of paper that I just, I think this was cut out of a magazine that I really love. And this was another one of my 4 years ago or 3 years ago sprayed paper, some stamping, a piece that I was gifted and just absolutely loved to death. And here's another piece that I had in my pile over there. And we're at the back cover with just this in it, and the back has been collaged in neutrals. So let's see where we go. Well, I think I put green. Clips on here, did I? No, that was my other book. Oh, the other book is coming too. Okay, so this might be able to use. This might be able to use a little doodle. Let's get this out of the way. Let me get the doodle machines. Oh, my two favorites. Love that. Just do. And why don't we carry some of this up to here, just to bring the eye up. This is rather and maybe another one here. There we go. I think this one needs a little extra help in here. Yes. And just my usual centers. And let's do some grow lines. And here. And now let's do our mountains and valleys. Give a little bit extra. There, just enough to do a little bit of extra. And this would be here. Definitely there. And here. Just to give some dimension. Okay. And we'll put a little something something in here. There. And then we'll have a leaf here. And one here. and the leaves get pointy tips. And we'll wait for a moment for that puppy to dry a little bit. Let's see if there's any shine on it. Nope. So, something with this is like this, and this is like this. Okay, so I do so wish that I could think of something. Going there. What else do we have here? We must have something. Oh, one that's really been turned into a tag. Nope. No kidding around there. And maybe not this one. Maybe that one. Yes. Yes, the color, and the color works here. So, I'm going to haven't seen that before. Yeah, but this paper is finer than I realized. Okay, let's give this a little go here with the Tombow liquid glue. I saw Rachel using it, and boy, it does. And when you use this gluey end, it certainly puts the glue down. So let me leave a paper clip on here so that I remember to come back for a bow. Okay. I think this one kind of speaks for itself. But this one, well, we need some doings here. And what's back here? Oh, okay. So we just need some doings right here. Do I have anything? Let's check. This is a piece of the original. This could be made a pocket or a belly band. How about a script? Yes, let's have a smidge of music paper here. This is going to be glued down. Keeping those two thumbs together, get a fairly straight bit here. So I can come across here. I could come across right here. Okay, that's on the keeper pile. And how far out do we have to go? Well, I rather like the way that looks. I like it with the original tear edge, and I want to use this side because it's got more of the, oh, can't go there. Let's try it this way. No, not happening. Okay. We tried. Okay, now. Put that there. And I might use that as a belly band. Let's take care of first things first. Okay, this one for this. I do hope that some of you that are watching are not being hit by those horrendous California storms. I mean, we think our hurricanes are bad, but they're pikers in comparison to what is hitting off the Pacific Ocean. Certainly, that water and that snow has got to melt. Make sure this is parallel to the bottom. These stabs are parallel to the bottom. Yes, yes. And I know what I need. I'm sure you do too. That's going out. Maybe I'll do it. I'll stick to what worked. Okay. And 4. No, this is a smidge. Is it? I'm not going to worry about it. It's not a heavy smidge. I was using some green on there. Do I need some here on this page? Well, I need something. I think I'll hit the distress drawer. I think this needs this stronger paper. I cleaned up these drawers behind me and PR. just PR, there it is. I got so aggravated at these things popping out like popcorn that I gave them their own space. Let's see what we have here. Yes, that will do. I'm not one, usually, for doing too much of this, but sometimes there's nothing like it. That was kind of necessary, and it did a little something. So, and for this, now do we want it like that? Yes, I think so. And for this, we're going to have some art glitter glue. Just got some. And well, it's wonderful and fast. It doesn't dilly-dally. Once you get it on here, you can't dilly-dally because it's going to stick. Now, let's see where the fold is. Is it parallel? Yes. Things could be all over helter-skelter, but parallel is my thing. Okay. So, we'll leave this page for the time being. This is done. This is done. And this needs our attention. I think that will be all the time that I have to play today. But play I will. That's better, isn't it? That's better. That page, well, of course you don't see it, Carol. Have some sense. But that's why I like to cut, because you have peekaboos, as Rachel at Roxy Creations calls them. Now, okay. Do we have? We must have something. Something that tickles us. We need some hydration. Nope. Wouldn't this be just lovely? Here. I like that. And it would put a shine through here. Let's mark it. Yes. Slightest possible mark that I can do. What about some stenciling? Yes. Here, 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 and there. Okay, this needs to be protected. The protection detail is coming as we speak. And you know that this was going to come in handy. And one of these. I think I don't want too much more pink. So, okay, this is here. This tells me where its home is. That I can find my marks, because when I say small, I overdo it sometimes. Okay. Where would I be? Where would I be without these puppies? Almost the exact same size, not to be believed. Let's have a more neutral. Let's go for good old-fashioned tea dye. Love it, love it. Tea dye. That. Now. This is very busy, but small. I think that might do the trick. I used acrylic paint on here, but didn't get it clean fast enough. But Okay, let's go. Yes. In good light on white paper, you can surely see why they call this tea dye. Because that's what it looks like, not green tea. Okay. Oh. And let's do this. Let's do this. Oops, I'm determined to do that. And now, the other side. I will remember to clean that. Where will I put it? Right there where I can't miss it? Ha ha. Clean the brush. And glue down this puppy. Ooh, we can have this side. We can have this color. Is it different? Yes, it's a little lighter. Oh ho. Oh my. I never thought I would have any reason for this goodie that I've had for years. Couldn't imagine it. Now this is going to dry clear. Ah, yes. Okay. Yeah. Are we going to have anything? Maybe, maybe not. Have here? What do we have here? We have a whole envelope. Wouldn't that be interesting? Let's leave that at the top of the pile. No, they don't work well together. They don't play well together at all. No. No. Doesn't that just work? Been saving this for just the right moment for so long. And now it's going to become a pocket. Rid of that bit. Oh, these fingertips can be such a pill sometimes. That's why I must get... Well, I'm not going to keep you watching me struggle here because that's not necessary. Let's see if we're going to be lucky here. This might be just the bit that makes this a no-go. Yep. Could be. Oh my goodness. All of this. Oh, it's one of those days. Okay. We will not get on the crazy train. Well, now do you open? Ho, ho, ho. Oh, yes. Oh, alrighty now. Which side do we like better? I'm going to put this right here. Oh, I can't stand this. This is just deliciousness. And you'll notice how the glue has disappeared. Run, don't walk. I think I got mine on eBay. There. Well, I do think we have come to some sort of closure today, and that's a happy surprise. Nope. Wanted something that might show through. Shall we do bag in a bag? I'm not going to fuss with that. I'm just going to put that there. Works for me. I'll have to play with that a little bit. But this goes in here. This whole thing is liable to get lobbed off a little bit right here, or I might find something else that I like better. So shall we put this in here or put this here? I'm thinking it's going to be this way. Well, this will be changed and played with many times before I find just the thing, to work here. Where are you? You are here. And we have one marked for our starting point for our next project. I do hope you've enjoyed today, and if you have, I would appreciate your giving me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment, I do answer them, and I would appreciate your subscribing to my channel. Let me put Frosted Brambles. Let me put Frosted Brambles cover here. I'm sorry, it's the title of this book is Scented Garden. It's by Frosted Bramble, not Carol Martin. I don't want to take any bit of anyone's pride in their work, because it's just beautiful. Bye now.